Short nigga, tall nigga, light nigga, dark nigga, rich nigga, broke nigga, thug nigga, chill nigga, still nigga, still nigga, swag nigga, rocket scientist nigga, street nigga, still nigga. I'm making this video because I see a lot of men. I see a lot of men out here. This video, it's gonna be tough to make this video. It's gonna be tough to make this video because it's going to be tough to make this video because a lot of people are going to get offended by this video. And I don't want to offend anybody when I make this video. I'm just making a solid point. That's all I'm trying to do with this video. Also, I want to thank y'all for the 500 subscribers. I had to go the hard way. I didn't have no, I didn't put no craft, what do you call that? Thumbnails, and I'm not a part of the Illuminati, and I'm not trying to stir up men against women. I didn't go that route. I went the hard route. You know what I mean? I went the hard route, but I got it. It took a minute though. But just let me get part, man. I'm gonna make this video for y'all, man. I'm gonna make this video for y'all because this gotta be said, man. It's got to be said. It's definitely gotta be said. I really want to touch on this shit way more than what I'm about to do because I gotta get up real early, so I'm not gonna touch on it like I want to, man. And that's what sucks the most. But let me stop that for a second. But yeah, man. People, this is to black men, for real, for real. Black men think, for one, they think it's only the black woman with the problem. That's number one. It's not just black women with the problem, man. It's really not. Because a lot of that DNA that's in those women that you see like rashing out, and the Pookie, Ray DNA and shit, that's still from men. So men still have to be held accountable. Whether you are the guy who did it or what, it don't matter. Men in general have to be held accountable too. If you ever want women to become better, got to hold men accountable too. That's number one. I want to say that it's black men need to be held accountable just as much as they hold black women accountable. Because I'm about to go somewhere with this shit. I also want to say that I don't care. I'm not trying to tell you to date whoever. That's not the point of this video, to tell you to date this woman or this color woman. I don't give a fuck. But the point of this video is to prove that you still nigga. It don't matter if you date whatever race or passport. I don't give a fuck if you become Michael Phelps and go overseas, all the way overseas. You still nigga, dog. At the end of the day, you're still going to be judged off of that. The fact that you're a black man, period. Period. It don't matter if it's black women judging you. It don't matter what race of women are judging you. It's the same. It's the same. Some of y'all are under this oppression that all these other races of women are more submissive and the black woman is just the only one with the attitude and this and that. You're foolish. You're foolish, man. Or they're the only ones that like the Pookies and Ray Rays. You're foolish. 9 times out of 10, not always, but 9 times out of 10, when a woman likes a black dude, or even mixed, we can even just say mixed, borderline mixed. 9 times out of 10, she likes them for the wrong reasons. She likes them for the reasons that society has painted us as. And then you got women who don't like you for the reasons that society has painted you as. And unfortunately, a lot of times that's the good women. The women who are scared to deal with you because of that. because they actually want good men, right? But society has painted you as this poor black guy, this drug dealing guy, this poor drug dealing black guy, right? So a lot of times, man, it don't matter if the woman black or not. When it comes to other races of women too, depending on the women, a lot of good women will not deal with you because of the image, the stereotype that you got. Then y'all think that the so-called bad women who are dealing with you, you don't realize that a lot of times they're only dealing with you because of the bad stereotype. So you're kind of getting the short end of the stick a lot of times. A white guy's perceived as businessman and this and that. You're not. And I don't give a fuck if she's black or not. That's not what you're perceived at. Some women are going to discard you because they family. See, you got some women who actually think about their offspring and their family and all that shit, right? So they're not going to fuck with you because of that. They might fuck you or something, but they're not going to fuck with you because they're worried about what their family going to think. Right? But then some of y'all think that these other races of women don't pick you for the same bullshit that black women pick you for. It's the same shit, man. It's the same shit. Hypergamy does not care. If a woman stops liking you, she's not going to be submissive to you anymore. I don't give a fuck if she's green. I don't understand why y'all think that it's only black women. That's the thing that bugs me the most, because you're doing the same thing that society does to us. I stole something. Wait. Who was it? Tom Brady yells at the top of his lungs, cocky as fuck. Cam Newton does it. Cam Newton's judged differently. So that's what y'all are doing with the women. All races of women lie. All races of women play games. All races of women have attitudes. They all do the same shit. Not every woman, but all races of women do. But for some reason, you think it's only black women doing that shit. And like I said, I don't care who people talk to. I'm just here to prove a point that is bullshit. It's not true. It's not true. It's all races of women. You know, y'all got to stop this lie, man. Y'all got to stop this lie, man. Because you don't want to be judged. You know, that's just like most women are going to judge you as a black man for, he must sell drugs or this or that. The world looks at you this way. It's a problem. It's a problem. You're going to miss out on a lot of women that probably would have fucked with you in life, but they can't fuck with you or won't fuck with you because of the image that has been painted. And I'm also saying this to save a lot of heartache, because a lot of y'all are good black dudes, right? And you think that if you get with a different race of woman that you're safe, nothing's going to happen. You know what I mean? And that's far from the truth, because a lot of them only like you for the same wrong reasons that the so-called black women like the black dudes for. If you're probably not getting chosen by black women, you ain't going to be getting chosen more than likely if you go with other races of women. The ones you see getting chosen by other races of women probably will get chosen by black women too. You men need to look in the mirror and say, hey, I need to self-improve. You know, I need to step up my game, right? It's just a delusion is what it is. And a lot of y'all gonna fall for that dumb shit. Y'all gonna be deceived. See, the difference with a lot of black women, this is what the problem, this is why y'all deceived. Black women will not go the mile. They still using the same plot, you know what I mean, to try to get shit out of you or lie to you or whatever, set you up, whatever. The difference is, well, I'm going to try to get money out of him, but I'm not going to give him head or anything. Oh, he won't comply. Oh, the next one will. So that's why y'all think that it's only them. A lot of other races of women, not all of them, but a lot of times, they go the other route with it. They'll actually comply to get what they want out of you or to deceive you. Basically, black women's game is weak, basically. It's what it boils down to. They have weak game, or they don't do a good job of hiding their game, or their schemes, or their hypergamy. But believe me when I tell you, all women are hypergamous, but hopefully, but it depends on if that woman really fuck with you or not, too. They all got it, but if she really fuck with you like that, you're probably good. It don't matter if she green or white or blue or whatever. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. You know what I mean? Y'all doing what these women do when they date this Chad or something. I'm going to get me a black guy. Or they date a black man. I'm going to get me a white guy, whatever. Or you're doing the same thing black women do too, by the way. But notice when black women say, I'm going to get me a different color, man. They never say the good guy. They never say, I'm going to try the good black man first. Because you're not wanted. That's not what they want. And you really think the other races of women want the nice guy too? You're foolish. They don't. It's very rare. Because the nice guy is looked at as basically like a whore or something. Meaning he's easily won over, and that means another woman could take, once she gets him to fall in love, that means resources and fatherhood and all that. That means it's easy for the next woman. That's why they don't like nice guys. It's like you're looked at as a whore or a slut or something. Like how you look at women that don't know you from Adam. That's why a lot of times when you don't know the woman, hey, beautiful, I like you so much. That's why she don't want it. You're easily conquered. She don't want that, and that's why. They don't want assholes either, but they don't want nice guys because of that, because you're easily conquered. And there's no exception to the rule if you date a girl that's green. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It's something you're doing wrong. It's not necessarily the women. And sometimes it's us men. Groups of men, we need to look at ourselves first and stop pointing the finger at women. That's my whole point of making this video, for real. Because like I said, I don't care what type of woman a man dates. That's none of my business. You know what I mean? But to say that certain colors of women are different, you're foolish. You're foolish. You're a lie. I know firsthand that's not true. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to realize, man. If not, then go ahead. Believe the hype. Get the passport. You know, passport is basically, AKA different race in America. Go ahead, get that passport. And think that it's going to be so different. All them women are doing is they super hiding their game or their true nature. Because they're basically poor and you're rich to them. But the moment they don't want you no more, the moment if they there for the wrong reason, the moment they don't want you no more, the moment they then got your marriage in your bag, you're going to see the same shit that you see over here. Hypergamy does not care, man. You still nigga, dog. Even other races of men still go through it, just not as bad as you. And like I said, man, she will leave. She will date, let's say, a so-called thug guy, right? And then she said, I don't want black men no more. She'll go to a different race of man, and he will not even be required to carry that street image, energy, or none of that. She'll skip over the good black dude and go right over there. Because you're held to a different standard, man. It's the fucking truth. He don't have to wear name brand clothing. He don't have to do none of that. He can just be himself. But if you try that as a black dude, black women gonna laugh at you or reject you. Because you're held to a different standard, man. It's the truth. You can't be rocking Walmart shirts and shit and Payless shoes and shit. And you can be well groomed with that. That's not going to work with them. They're not going to fuck with you. But another race of man can do that shit. They're okay with that. Because you're held to a different standard. Just like y'all are holding those black women to a different standard. Because all women do this shit. But you're deceived. See, the problem is, what I'm trying to get y'all to see is, it's the type of woman you're dealing with. It's not really the race of woman. And if you don't see that, it don't matter what color race of woman you pick, you're going to get burned over and over again. That's the point of this video for y'all men. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not telling you who to date. I'm telling you that if you don't pick women for the right reason, if you still pick the type of women that like bad guys, well, she gonna cheat on you with the bad guy. She might act submissive because you got money or something, but she likes the bad guy. See, you need to be focusing on the type of women you're dealing with so you'll know what type of men they desire instead of looking at what race she is and shit. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. It's just black women's game is sloppy. That's all it is. They game sloppy and they don't care. That's all it is. They just show they mask. That don't mean these other races of women don't have that mask on, though. It's just black women don't give a fuck. They'll show the mask. That's all it is. And some of them won't even, they'll hide the mask too. If they really feel like you really worth it, they gonna act submissive and shit too. If they with you for the wrong reason, they'll do it. You just gotta be worth it, right? But if you really not worth it, then she'll just be like, nah, he won't give me no money, so I'll just go to the next man. And that's all they doing. But that don't change the fact that you still black. If you date different races of women, you still black. A lot of them not gonna fuck with you because of your race or because of their family and things like that. The shit don't change, man. Stop acting like it changes because oh they treat you so much better and all this and all that. Bullshit. Bullshit, man. Y'all go ahead and keep believing that like the women do with their emotions, believing that it matters what race a person is. That's why they're treating you good. Go ahead, but you're gonna regret it in the end. You're gonna come to find out that damn, this girl is even. I put it like this. I'd rather know if it's a snake instead of the motherfucker hiding it. I'd rather the snake reveal himself. In other words, I'd rather her reveal that she's a bitch and don't pay my bills, fuck you, nigga, that type shit. I'd rather her reveal that than to be giving me head and that's really who she is, plotting and shit. But y'all like that shit. Y'all like to be deceived, though. Y'all like those type of women that deceive you and then you want to cry because you're in divorce court or child support. Or because she called the police on you. Or because you went overseas and thought that you had the one and you married a chick and all that shit. Now you stuck. Because you didn't look at the character of the female. You looked at her race or where she lived at. That's foolish. That's foolish, man. At the end of the day, you still are who you are. So you got to make sure that when you dating women, that they are taking that into accountability. And into account, should I say. Some of the women only have fetishes about you. And then once they get that fetish of sleeping with you over with, shit, they might go back to the other races of dudes. And you sitting around heartbroken or something. Because you didn't realize it was just lust. Girl might not love you at all, just lust you. And then that means the next black dude can take the chick. Right? If the girl only like you because of your race, right? The next dude can take her just as easy, man. But y'all don't want to hear that shit, man. Y'all don't want to hear it. At the end of the day, man, a woman's only going to be submissive to a man if she really liked the man. So it is what it is, man. Stop dealing with women who don't like you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Be strong. Learn how to be alone. Who gives a fuck? Life is too short to be worried about why a woman don't like you or why she this or that. If a woman really like you, you're going to fucking know. Because she's going to comply with you just like you're going to comply with her if you like her. You know what I mean? But I just think it's ugly when men be like, oh yeah, they a different race and it's different. And that's a lie, man. I know firsthand that's a fucking lie. You cannot tell me it's not a lie. But hey, I'm going to get in here. Y'all go ahead and get y'all hearts broken shit because you're deceived that don't know no better. Because you think because the race of a woman is going to determine if she's submissive and all this bullshit. You go ahead. You go right ahead. And you tell me how that worked for you. Because I already know what time it is, man. You still nigga at the end of the day. Period. I don't give a fuck. You're still going to be looked at as that too. There's no way around that. When people out in public, whatever, your kids, whatever, ain't no changing that shit. And most good women are going to take that in consideration. So a lot of times you're not going to get good women coming after you because of that. And then you got some women who like the bad type of men. But y'all think it's only black women who do this. That's the problem. If that's the case, then what is all these white men talking about? Man, they like the bad boys. What is all these Mexican men talking about? They like the bad boys. What is all these Chinese men talking about? They like the bad boys. So you got to be very, very careful why a woman likes you. And when it comes to other races of women, you got to be extra very careful. Because if it's primarily because you are black, that means the next guy can easily probably take the chick because he's black. Not because he's special, but because he's black. See, that shit don't work with the black woman. That black shit, that shit's not going to work with her. It's not going to work with her because it don't matter. It's pretty much natural for her to like the black dude. So you don't get no points off of that. But a lot of times when them other races of women are dating you, it has a lot to do with your image and not who the fuck you are. And that's what the fuck y'all don't understand. And if you don't understand it, you're going to pick the wrong one. You're going to deal with the wrong ones, man. Man. And the same thing with y'all women. All y'all women, especially women, man. Women of all races, they do this shit. This is what women do. They emotionally think that a person's race is going, I'm gonna try me a black guy. It's foolish. It's foolish, man. Notice, they don't say, I'm gonna try a good guy. Nah, they don't do that. Nah. Never that. I'm gonna try this different race. The skin tone is gonna make him a better guy. Well, that's how y'all sound as men, basically. The skin tone of a woman makes her a better woman. You're a fool, man. I don't know what else to say. There's nothing else to say about it. And remember, most good women, they're not going to pick, especially if you're talking about other races. Not all, but most of them, they're not going to pick you because they're thinking about the offspring and what's the best decision for that. So they might like you, but they like Chad too. So they're like, I'll just stick with Chad because I don't have to fight with my family and all this other shit. So let me just pick Chad. You know what I mean? You still nigga, basically. So you have to wonder how many of y'all who say all this crazy shit, how many of y'all are actually getting good women? Or you just getting women that lust you, you know? You gotta ask yourself. Not saying that you're not getting good women. I'm just saying how many of y'all aren't, based off of this logic that y'all got in y'all fucking head. And what's even worse is they're very good at hiding being submissive. I say the black woman's the worst at it. She's the worst at hiding being submissive. But they all do it. Especially if they don't really like you like that. They all doing it. All of them. And they're actually doing it to all men, not just black men. All men. Women are very good at hiding submissiveness or hiding, you know, buttering you up, blowing your head up and shit, you know. But when it comes to black women, they not really hiding the shit. You know, they'll do it. It depends on the person. If you're not stupid, they're not going to put in that much effort to prove or try to hide their motives. That's all it is. But again, I'd rather deal with people who don't hide who they are versus the ones who are, because you're going to be deceived, man. You might lose your life or something. Might get an STD or some shit. Might be raising a kid that's not yours. All because you don't realize that all races of women do this shit. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. And all races of women like bad boys. You think because you get a different woman, she don't like bad boys too? You fuck around and be the good guy and you not screening out a woman if she really like you for you and not just because you're black or some shit like that, and she fucking another guy behind your back because you didn't do what I just said. Because you said, hey, she's not black, so she must be really submissive and cooperating. Foolish. The goal is to pick the right woman. Regardless of what she looks like, the goal is to pick the right woman. And if you caught up in that bullshit that other races of women are so much different than black women, you're done. As a black man, you're done. If that's the case, then why you see so many white dudes with them? Why? Or other races of men? Why? If it's just them and it's not you, or it's only them and it's not other races of women, then why do you see that? Just wonder. So by y'all logic, all I gotta do is get a different race of woman and I'm never gonna be heartbroken or cheated on or lied to, or she'll never have an attitude, none of that, right? Then fuck it, I guess that's what I'm gonna do then, right? You see how stupid that sounds? I'm out of here, man. Y'all do what y'all do, man. You think a little passport or skin tone is gonna get you a good woman? Knock your socks off, bro. I mean, I'm not going to break this shit down no more. You know what I mean? But you're a fool if you believe that. You got to still study a woman. You still got to make sure she is who she really is. And good luck with that, because they're very good at hiding who they are. I mean, it's not just women. Men are too sometimes, you know. But women are very good at it because that's in their nature. They got to survive, man. They got to survive. Let me ask you a question. If you date other races of women, don't you want good ones out of that? Right? Well, the problem is 9 times out of 10, when they like black men, it's still the same fuckery, bullshit that black women like black men for. And don't pick good ones. It's the same fuckery. So are you really safe? Or are you still nigga? Just wondering. And then if you be the good guy, you can't be the good guy. That only works if you like other men. If you the other race of men. Because for the simple fact that the world has painted you in a light of this type of image. And that's when people think of you, that's why they might like you or don't like you. That's why a woman would like you or don't like you. Because of the image mainly of what the world has painted. Now, smart women, of course, are going to like you for the right reasons, get to know a person. Yeah, I get it. But worldwide, as groups of people, not individuals, as groups, that's why they're liking you. It's for the wrong reasons. It's not because you're some solid dude and you're a businessman, and that's not why they like you. That's for the so-called white man. That's why he's liked by the women. He's not liked because of the thug image. Only you are. Think about it. The alpha in their race is the businessman. The alpha in your race is the thug drug dealer, man. And as far as the image goes, I'm not saying in reality. We all know in reality that's not alpha. But as far as how you are judged as a black dude of why most women will like you, it's the bad guy image, the bad drug dealer, thug image. If you're not that, they probably not even looking at you half the damn time. And if they are, it's to use you and fuck with the other guy behind the back of you. And it's not just black women who do this shit. It's all of them. Because that's the standard you're held to. You're also held to the deadbeat dad standard and all this other shit. When the world thinks of you, this is what they think of you, which would make good women a lot of times not want to fuck with you. See, it's a double-edged sword. You got the bad women wanting to fuck with you because when when they think of you, bad image. Then you got the good women, a lot of times reluctant to fuck with you because of the bad image. It's not like you got the image of the businessman and the family man and the dad that takes care of his kids, like the so-called white dudes and shit like that. You don't got that, bro. But hopefully, you know, the good thing about it is it'll take one hell of a woman to see through that bullshit, right? Which means she'll be good judge of character, which means it'll be something real. So you can look at it that way. But the moral is, man, stop thinking that races of women determine how women are and determine how they going to be attracted to you. Because honestly, for the most part, as a black man, you're only considered attractive for the most part. Or should I say number one choice out of all the men, the alpha. Only if you're doing dumb shit, selling your soul and shit. If you're not doing that, most women ain't trying to fuck. How many women you know trying to fuck with a good black guy? Since y'all say that all the races submit so much damn much, how many of them you see with the good black guy? How come a lot of times when they do deal with a black dude, they still single mother too? Why is that? And then you got the other races of men cracking jokes over it. Because she still don't like the good black dude. That's not what she likes. That's not why they like you. Not all, but most. I ain't saying all. Before people jump on, oh, no, I ain't say all. I never said all, none of this. I'm saying the majority, and I'm saying be careful about that. And if they are so much more submissive, then that means all of them should have husbands, and no other race of man should be complaining on earth about how women are, because their races of women are submissive and the best ever. It's just kind of disrespectful if you really think about it. It's offensive. Because it's offensive as a black dude. It's offensive to me. It don't matter if my wife is green. It don't matter. It's still offensive. I still have family. I still have female family and mom and aunts and stuff like that. So it's offensive to me when I hear y'all say this fuckery. You know what I mean? Like, black women ain't as good as the other races of women, and that's fuckery. It's offensive. It should be offensive to you. But I guess you're so blinded with the coonery that you don't even see the shit. I'm out this motherfucker, man.